Mom, Mom, guess what time it is?
It's drawing time. Yeah.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sip and Scribble. Now, this morning I did do this recording, but I was completely out of it, and it was so unenthusiastic that I had to redo this entire segment because I felt like I was completely shot from the lack of coffee, and I was dragging on and on. I actually took a full minute of silence just to look up a movie. So I'm glad I'm recording this. And so this is my biggest drawing. Well, it's the longest drawing. Nope, let's try that again. This drawing took me the longest out of all my drawings, has an incredible amount of detail, and it is also, in a way, one of my biggest drawings or one of my biggest projects. However, I did make a bigger drawing than this. Did I just say, I said drawing weird there. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that this drawing was big in scale and the time it took. I've made bigger pictures in the past. However, those didn't take as long as this one. Hopefully, I just didn't repeat myself 4 times. Apparently, I'm retired. I just said retired. Apparently, I'm tired here too. It's been a weird day, honestly. What day is it? It's during the quarantine. You never know what day it is, honestly. I believe it. Yeah, it's a Saturday today. So I woke up pretty tired, and I guess I'm still tired right now. I'm a little bit more. I'm a lot more enthusiastic than I was this morning. So I was kind of inspired to make this drawing for no particular reason other than going to Michael's and getting a big sheet of paper and saying that, hey, I'm going to make something out of this. Now, I do have the tendency to cover the entire paper, which is what I did here. And I don't know whether that was right or wrong or neither of the above. However, I did it. And I rather like the drawing. Now, this is a alien galaxy type of drawing. Its name is Galactic Interrogation. The reason why I chose that name is because I like it, number one. Number two is because it's sort of like an interrogation from aliens who are like probing your mind. And I kind of got the inspiration or motivation from, well, maybe I should say this first. 50% the way in the drawing, I had no idea what I was drawing. It was just another drawing that I had no idea what it was going to be. However, I think it was up to the point when I drew the UFO that I realized, hey, this is going to turn into a alien themed UFO type of thing. So I was actually watching a alien movie at the time of doing the UFO, and that was called this is the movie I looked up, The Vast of no, don't do this again, Mike. The Vast of Night, The Vast of Darkness, The Vast of Night, I believe. And it's a 2000, hopefully I'm not wrong about this, the 2020 movie that came out on Amazon Prime. I don't remember the director. It was pretty well done though, and I did like most of the shots. A lot of the shots they did were, well, not a lot of the shots, but some of the shots were just like one continuous take, and I thought that was absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of directors that do that one shot take. What else can I say about the movie? It was the movie did drag in many parts, but it definitely kept my interest during the parts it dragged out, which is why I liked it, because not many movies can interest me when it's dragging. I don't even know if I can call it dragging if it's interesting, but it's a lot of storytelling. It's one of the movies you would have to watch to understand what I'm talking about, and I definitely know how people are going to be separated with this movie. Not that it was a big movie or anything. I just know that people are going to either love it, or they're going to hate it, or they're going to say, it was okay. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it for something I was honestly just listening to while drawing. And then I kind of looked up more and more, and I'm like, hey, this is actually really interesting. I really like the music, and I like the feel of it, the tone. Anyway, this drawing has taken me a very rough estimate of 30 plus hours. I cannot back that up, however. I think I counted 24 hours with some time off the camera, because I had to. Unfortunately, I couldn't record everything just because of how big this project was and just how much of a pain in the butt setting up the camera is and getting the focus right. But I definitely had a fun time drawing it, and it was well worth it in the end. So this day right now is 8/29, 2020. I'm saying that because that's going to force me to upload this tomorrow, because you guys are like, hey, what the heck? The last video I did, which I just uploaded tonight actually, was supposed to be uploaded 2 months ago, or maybe a month ago. I can't remember. It's quarantine, so I have an excuse there. But all I know is that I have to record this and put it right in the video, and then get it over to my software, which is HitFilm, and I will have this video up by either tonight or tomorrow. I'm more so leaning towards tomorrow, since I have plans tonight. Do I really have anything else to say? It's always the tricky part with this, because I usually don't have much else to say after I'm done with all the with everything I'm thinking of. But I did want to say one more thing, and that maybe it's the story of the drawing. I had a story in mind sort of when drawing this, and that's that this person who encounters a extraterrestrial or a UFO is standing there in the middle of a field when all of a sudden he is being abducted and he's getting beamed up into the mothership. And then the aliens hook him up to this configuration of sort, and he's seeing pretty much everything that he saw. So this picture is sort of like him visualizing everything that he's sort of encountering in the last like 5 minutes, I'm guessing. And yeah, I mean, that was the idea, like after 50% the way done with the drawing. I'm not sure how well it will get out there and people will be like, hey, this involves aliens. I think I asked my friend that, and he says, I didn't really even pay attention to the alien theme until you caught my attention to it. There's a lot of random stuff in the middle, though, and I can definitely understand why the theme wouldn't get through. But, you know, I'm up to interpretation. I'm not really, you know, if someone looks at my artwork and says something completely different, like it was about Halloween or some other thing, I wouldn't mind. I really don't care. Not in the sense that, like, I don't care what your opinion is. I'm just saying I'm up to interpretations. I like hearing other people and what they think about my art and what they interpretate with whatever they see. I guess that was kind of that's confusing. Anyway, if you see something else while you watch this video or afterwards when you see my artwork in full, please feel free to comment what you see in this picture. I'd be very interested to hear it. In fact, I would go as far as saying to give it your own little story. I would love to read a story that you guys thought of when looking at my artwork. I think that's cool too. Not that anyone has ever done that before, but hey, you can be the first one. So I don't think I talked about this in the last video, but maybe I did. But the last video, I did add many of the artworks I've done over on the on this computer. I say this like you know what I mean, but my computer. I've been using GIMP 2.0, which is a software for computer artwork or really anything. It's sort of like a Photoshop in a way. It basically is a Photoshop. But however, this one is for free. And that is quite amazing. I did not realize that you have to pay for, this is completely random subject I'm jumping to, but I did not realize you have to pay for Word, Microsoft Word and the Microsoft package every year. I thought that was a one-time purchase. And then I find out that it's like $60 a year, $70 a year. And there's even like $100 package. And the ridiculous part about that, hold on, I'm going to cough. Don't worry, I swear I don't have corona. The only thing that's really stinky about that, what they do, is they don't want you to get the one-time deal. The one-time deal costs like $150. But who in their right mind is going to go and get a $150 package when you could pay $70? I don't know, because you get less options for that. I just want Microsoft Word. That's my frustration. Why can't I just pay for one software from Microsoft? Why can't it just be a one-time purchase? I know they update it every year, and I know that it's pretty important. But trust me, I will buy the next Microsoft Word in the next 5 years if they updated it to the point where it's completely different and it'll help me and it'll be a complete more like an advantage. I will do that. But instead, they're doing it like every year. They're charging you. And I don't want to go through with that. I really don't know why I brought that up now. I kind of remembered it, and it kind of frustrates me because I'm writing a short. Well, I guess not a short, but I'm writing a book, and I write some short stories and scripts and that, and now I can't do that because it says I have to get another subscription. That's kind of annoying, but oh well. Anything else? At the Dollar General, I found these dollar pretzels. They're chocolate pretzels, and they are really good. They're not chocolate, though. I'm looking at them right now, but they're too far away from my reach. They're like a cinnamon pumpkin spiced pretzel, which normally I wouldn't really like, but these are actually really good, and they're only $1. And you get quite a bit for $1. I mean, for chocolate pretzels, that's pretty good. And I like having them with some green tea, which green tea I've been drinking a lot of lately. All right, enough of that. Thank you guys very much for watching this video, and hope you enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram, Sip and Scribble. And all right, thanks a lot. All right.